Wait for it.
The fact is, no money is being diverted from response needs. That's the fact.
You know what's crazy is some of you guys will still sit here and try to defend this. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative. Make sure that you guys are following me on all the platforms you see above and below. Hit this thumbs up button right here. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you. And when you do subscribe to the channel, be sure to hit that bell notification, which will bring up another tab that will allow you to select something that says all notifications. All right. Don't forget my other YouTube channel. It's called Man, Husband, Father, in which I'm scrubbing, cleaning, going to be putting new content up there, or on there rather, in the near future. Okay. So appreciate you all. When I say that, guys, y'all should kind of understand it. I'm just saying I appreciate you all. Okay, y'all, we have to talk about this because I told you guys we are going to go and show you guys how they sat there. And when I say they, I'm talking about the last administration, whether it's Karine Jean-Pierre, Biden, we know it really wasn't Biden, any of his workers and administration that made up these blatant lies and said it right to the American people's face. And people, I sat here and I showed you video after video on how they were lying. And when we tell you something that's really sad about all this, you guys, the Stockholm Syndrome thing, I only thing I can relate it to is that things I grew up with in the hood, things I've experienced, right? You can call it anecdotal. Yeah. But what I'm saying that for is this. I would see women get completely battered by men. Police show up. We trying to figure out why didn't the man go to jail? Well, they'll say, well, because she didn't press charges. Officer, her lip is busted. Her teeth are missing. Her nose is all the way over here. Well, she's not pressing charges. And then we would see that same woman go back to that man. And we're trying to figure out, it must not hurt. That beating must not have been bad. Call it Stockholm Syndrome. The reason why I'm saying it is this. That same lady, oh no, he was just mad. I know my nose is crooked, but he can punch it and make it go straight again, but it's all my fault. See, what y'all don't understand is that we don't care what it is. The dude beat you, and here you are making up excuses for the man that beat you. Then when we sit there and say, why are you, then they would get pissed off at us. You guys, you don't know him like I do. You don't, ma'am, he's beating you. We saw it. What am I saying that for? That's literally what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to tell you guys that you are being abused. You know you've been abused. But what do y'all do? Oh no, well, Biden's not the president anymore. Oh my God. We're trying to show and help you what happened to you, how you've been abused, how you've been lied to, how you've been cheated on, and yet you get mad at us. Ty, what are you talking about? I'm talking about how this current, well, I can't say that anymore. Look, I'm so used to saying it. The past administration press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, lied to your face and literally said fact is what she said. Don't believe me. Won't you hear it from her?
While the Biden administration said disaster relief and immigration money come from separate funds. Listen to this.
Disaster relief funds used on immigrants illegally in the U.S. The fact is, no money is being diverted from response needs. That's the fact.
Well, Elon Musk says differently, posting on X, quote, yes, that was a huge lie by the Biden administration. Funds were diverted from almost every part of the federal government to maximize the number of illegals in America. There also appear to be significant funds siphoned from Social Security to pay for illegals. Now, New York City claims it spent $7 billion on the migrant crisis, with $237 million coming back to the city in the form of federal support. Now, Mayor Adams and his team say they will speak directly to federal officials regarding this recent $59 million payment made to the city from FEMA.
Yeah, see what it is? This is why they didn't want Elon Musk going in there. Now, guys, if y'all don't know this, there was someone that worked at Doge that lost their job for a so-called anti-Semitic comment. They let that individual go back, and his name was Big Balls, and they said it on CNN, and they did not like that. Well, guess what? They rehired the guy back for their reasons, right? They said, we're about forgiveness. It's a young kid who said something stupid, something dumb. The difference is he said freedom of speech. Yeah, it was wrong. He got corrected. He's back at work, yada, yada, peanut butter. Now, his name was Big Balls, right? But y'all got to check this out because it seemed like this anchor didn't even catch this.
The disruptor in chief, Elon Musk, who apparently has adopted the alias, at least he changed his social media handle to Harry Balls, tweeted this morning, "Democracy in America is being destroyed by judicial coup. An activist judge is not a real judge."
What? Did she not get it? Did they just like throw that at her and didn't even give her like a pre-read? Because she just read that like it was like she didn't even catch it. Wow. Way over her head, it looked like, in my opinion. Anyway, my point is showing y'all that is that Elon Musk has been coming in and he's busting this stuff wide open. And when I just showed y'all about Karine Jean-Pierre lying, saying the fact is, well, guess what? It's not factual. This is actually what happened.
Fox News Alert moments ago, we received this together. We received a statement from the DHS regarding the $59 million sent from FEMA to New York City migrants last week. Quote, 4 employees being fired today for circumventing leadership and unilaterally making the egregious payment for hotels for migrants in New York City. We have not announced it yet, so we have it first. There's going to be firings, the names are going to be out, and let's bring in New York Congressman Mike Lawler. Congressman, your thought about that move?
Well, it's long overdue, frankly. These funds have been misappropriated going back to the Biden administration. And New York City, a sanctuary city, has been wasting billions of dollars of taxpayer money, billions with a B, to provide free housing, clothing, food, education, and health care to illegal immigrants, including criminal aliens that are here illegally. And so, I applaud, frankly, DHS for taking action to stop these payments under President Trump's leadership, because we have incentivized cities like New York and states like New York, a sanctuary state, to allow this to continue, and it has to stop.
Look, it cost New York, and it's a little selfish of us, billions of dollars because the water was wide open for 4 years. And the mayor that spoke up got exiled in the Democratic Party. Ironically, he's about to be, I guess, in a way, pardoned or protected by this president, who sees a lot of the targeting of Mayor Eric Adams as the same thing that happened to him.
No question. Eric Adams spoke out against what the Biden administration was doing. He said that the migrant crisis was, quote unquote, destroying New York City. Kathy Hochul authorized billions of dollars of state taxpayer money to pay for all these expenditures. Meanwhile, she's fleecing hardworking New Yorkers $2,500 just for the privilege of driving to work. It really just speaks volumes to how inept, incompetent, and corrupt New York has become under feckless leadership. Right. We have to stop this massive influx at the border, which is what President Trump is doing. But we have to stop incentivizing states and cities like New York by spending billions, and in this case from FEMA, $59 million to support their efforts to circumvent federal law. That's really what this boils down to. States like New York are circumventing federal law, allowing illegal immigrants to get benefits and access to taxpayer money.
All right, so let's talk about something else that's just bizarre that's happening in New York. New York's top court set to consider non-citizen voting in New York City elections today. Get this. Non-citizens, you don't belong here, you're not registered, blowing off court appearance, doesn't matter. That would add 800,000 non-citizen voters. Why is this even a discussion?
It shouldn't be. New York Republicans fought back against this effort several years ago. We were victorious in the lower court and the appellate division, and now it goes to the Court of Appeals. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit concerned because the New York Court of Appeals has been corrupted by Kathy Hochul and New York Democrats.
It's a darn shame. Guys, I wish that some of you guys would be brave enough. If I was able to get a lot of y'all from Illinois, Tennessee, Missouri, Florida, to just say, you know what? Why are we paying taxes? Let's just stop. I wish that if I'm able to get a hold through some channels with President Trump, I would really like to ask, can we just not pay taxes? We as Americans deserve not to pay taxes for 2 years. And what they did with our money is absolutely asinine. It is an insult that they wasted our. Why are we paying taxes? I'm serious. Why? Oh, it's because of BS. I don't understand why I need to pay taxes anymore. What the heck did my taxes go to? Look what our taxes went to, ladies and gentlemen. And I told you guys that they were going to be using our money. We being taxed out of the wazoo to pay for these illegals to be in our country. It's not even, it didn't even, it's, let me slow down. The fact that our own American brothers and sisters had to be suffering, homelessness, veterans being put on the street, to put these people in luxury hotels, not no Super 8s, not no Red Roof Inns, not the local inn hotel, not the sideline motel inn, but they got put in luxurious hotels and we paid for it. That, man, guys, I'm serious. I'm so serious when I say I'm gonna find some stuff out. I don't want to pay taxes. I don't want to pay taxes. I'm serious. Anyway, let me know what you guys all think about this huge lie that you guys just got shown. And I'm definitely going to see, and I guarantee there's going to be some people in here that's going to try to defend this in some way. Well, let's see what Trump does. You're going to try to reflect it to Trump. We're not talking about Trump. We're talking about what the last administration did to you. And if you even try to reflect that way, it should show you a sure sign that you do have Stockholm Syndrome to your abuser. Don't forget to do what you guys see all right here and all that good stuff like that. If you would like to see the next video that I will be doing, most likely in order, it's going to be up there. Things that I do is a variety right here. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.